very much, George. Always appreciate your valuable input about comics and pop culture. And hello, everyone. Oh, baby, what a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The breeze is light, but kind of warm. It's just comfortable. It's like a nice blanket. F1 Racer just hit 270 stream streak. Incredible. Incredible. I don't think I've seen a streak higher than that. F1. I think you've got the pennant. You've got pole position. Hello, Vexing Thoughts. Hello, David. Hello, Rad Raven. What's up, Envy the Sponge? Hello, Nordic Metal. Oh, is Bruce playing I Am Christ or whatever? I thought about playing that today, but I just need to play Marathon. I just gotta play more Marathon. Hello, Slash. Hello, Dr. Sinwar. Hello, Yondo. I gotta play Marathon.
1 year war.
Yeah, I Am Christ. That's right. Alright. It's a good pick. It's what I ought to do. It's what I ought to do if I wanna get viewers. Do I want that though? I think I want to play Marathon. I gotta keep playing Marathon. Just need to play Marathon. Ah! Blap, 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 blap. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, let's try that again. I don't know why this game's just calling to me. It's just calling to me. Have I read this email? Oh, yeah. Battle Roid lore. The Battle Roids. No sound. Dang it. Thank you for letting me know. Should have it now. Also, hello, DJ Kento. Yeah, yeah. How is I Am Christ? How is it? It's something? Yeah. Is this shooting each other? Rad. That was cool. It's a little preachy. Ooh, love it. Oops. Oh, he's mad at me now. How do the plots of this marathon and that marathon relate? Do they? They do. Kind of. This game, like the marathon is a ship. It's a colony ship that was going to a, yeah, that's right. I got warped onto the alien ship. Right. Marathon is a colony ship that the first game takes place on. And then in the new Marathon, you are on the planet that the colony ship was going to. The colony ship Marathon got there, started a colony, but then Earth lost contact with that colony. So you're part of this like gold rush of private companies that are trying to make it to this new planet and basically lay claim to whatever might be on it. Even though what is on it is like this kind of reality bending distortion that nobody really understands. So it's sort of in the same, it's in the same setting. The similarities beyond that are a bit weirder. If only we had our lore masters here. But basically, yeah, same universe, different kind of perspective in the games. You play as a runner in the games, which is like basically a mercenary working for a variety of megacorps. To try to like extract whatever from the planet. That's why that's the extraction shooter angle. Because it's really dangerous on the planet thanks to the flora and fauna, but also whatever weird dimensional bullshit's happening. And then also in the new game, the Marathon ship is there. It's in orbit above the planet, and only recently did they unlock the ability to do a mission on the Marathon ship. So Even though it's separated by decades and completely different game types, you're in the same place for part of it, kind of. Except the marathon is like a planetary ship, so you're only in one part of it in the games, but also, and I don't think it's the same places. I don't know. Corporations are doing a gold rush for a thing they don't fully understand and don't know is usable. That's correct. That's correct. That's part of the like satire of the setting, I guess. The dystopian aspect is all these corps fighting each other just for possession of, like, it could be anything. It could be like godlike power, basically. Nobody knows. So, but they're fighting each other over it, not only to have it, but also to make sure that their competitors don't get it, whatever it is. God damn it, I hate these things so much. I guess there's an elevator down there. Oh, that's a new gun. What the hell is that? God! These maps are getting really fucking devious. Oh, that's the flamethrower. Ah! Who did that? Yeah! Fuck! Map guide? What, for new marathon? I need to do some reading about Cryo Archive before I go back. Have some kind of intellectual game plan. It was fun. It was fun going in there completely blind, but now that I've done that, I've had that experience, I think it's need to go in with the game plan. Let me see. Actually, wait, I think I'm gonna go this way. Scared because there's no health panels or saves anything? What's that sound? Ooh, it's a glorpy all the way. Blah, 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 blah. Jiggling so much. Blah, 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 blah. It's true, May Raven. I have no health. Oh, wait, that's a health station. Hopefully, it looks like a purple one. Ooh, baby! Got grape health. So it's... They're comforting, I hate it when when your straw gets little crackles in the sides. Whenever you slurp on it, you get a lot of air bubbles. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Yeah, it's really feels like it's just the golden combo that Alien had, right? It's kind of like hard sci-fi future. Not only is there an alien threat, but there's like an AI / corporate threat, a human threat. Some angle that like the human experience is also still a problem here. Really, like, turning that into an extraction shooter kind of fits. It's thematically in the game. Other players are still your competition, and they're a problem and a gameplay mechanic. They're the worst gameplay mechanic. It's still other people. Even though they also made sure to make sure the environments are mechanically dangerous as well. Great. Roll a real weirdly trolley transporter. Okay. Oh. Hey Raven, you're being awfully gothy. You must die, speak no more. I am death. Too bad. I'm still jibber jabbering and I'm not dead yet. Ah! Holy shit. You almost got me, May Raven. You almost gothed me right there. Weird wall texture. Can't wait for them to add battle roids to Marathon. That'd be cool. What if like one player could spawn as a battle roid in one instance? If you kill a player, you can loot the coolest stuff off of them. They're all just staring the other way. So peaceful like this. Ah! Ah! Fuck! Can I go back and find that? Rather have one battle roid be like the Odin fate in 14. If you don't kill him, he'll wipe the entire zone. That would be sick. Yes. So everyone, like, there's an implicit trade-off there. Battle roid spawns and there's only one extract, and then after that everyone's stuck. You have to fight it. There's no other way to extract, but if you do kill it, you get to extract or something like that. That'd be cool. I would want it player controlled. I think that would fit in with the idea of Marathon. The problem is, how do you win the ability to be the battle roid? Because that's what everybody would want to be. And if you make that something you can earn programmatically, people are going to grind it out. And they're going to gamify it, so that's tough. I guess you could just do a lottery. Like random players at random times get to randomly be a battle roid in random matches. And you can like control the throttle of it, but every so often. I guess in universe, I'm trying to think of like, why would a runner get to become a battle roid if it's ostensibly the same consciousness between runs? Like the player, the runner is you in the real world, theoretically. It's supposed to be the same person every time. Backtrack to the health. Gonna do that. We're gonna play smart, play smooth. Gonna remember where the health was. I think it was I could step on the portal and it'll take me back there. Guess I stepped off a ramp to get here. We know tomorrow night's movies. Yeah, I see what you mean. There's value in it being a CPU. Tomorrow's movies. I've been thinking about this. Thinking about it. Maybe I'm thinking about like video game movies just because of the Mario movie. And then the bad movie's easy. It's Super Mario Brothers, which I really like. Even if it's not a great movie. And then the good movie is tough. I think it might be Scott Pilgrim. I'm bending the rules a little bit, but I think it flies. I think the trade-off is worth it of watching a legitimately awesome film. Yeah, we try to make a theme. The idea is a good or a bad and a good version of a thing. The fuck? Oh, that was it. We're done. Yeah, ideally it's we pick a cinematic theme and examine it done well and done poorly, which is an excuse to watch really campy films because I like bad versions of things. There's finally somebody on the wiggle bed. Scott Pilgrim did have a game, right? And also, yeah, Silent Hill. I was thinking about that. That was a decent film. But also, I wanted Final Fantasy Revelations or whatever it was called. Well, there was Advent Children and Kingsglaive. Spirits Within? No, that's the bad one. Oh, one I'm talking about was the horrible one. Oh, wait. Spirits Within? Yeah, Spirits Within is the bad one. It's just boring. That's mostly what I remember. But here's the thing, for a bad movie, I feel like the Mario film is more fun to watch. Spirits Within is just boring. And it's a fine example of a bad thing. But if it's a bad video game film, I think I'd rather watch the Mario Brothers movie. Who can say no to Bob Hoskins? Plus, that's more thematic given that the Mario Galaxy is out. I wonder if Nintendo's gonna pop me. I've yet to get slapped by watching any film yet. Didn't say that out loud. Yeah. I haven't seen Return to Silent Hill. I've heard it's okay, but I've also heard it's bad. Critics seem to really not like it. What do they know, though? They gave Mario Galaxy a bad review. Ah! That game has Fox McCloud, who is the coolest. I guess Durandal, yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to interpret from this that Durandal is like helping me, warping me behind the enemy, helping me kill them. You consider the Mario Brothers movie cyberpunk? I would consider it that. Sort of. There's only a couple of, I guess there's a couple of scenes that would visually qualify as cyberpunk. I don't think it's the well, there is like a totalitarian government, sort of. There's weird tech. You know what? We'll have to, we'll have to revisit this. On movie night. And then the bonus film. Maybe the bonus film could be Advent Children. The bonus film is Live, Die, Repeat. I also kind of wanted, holy shit. Yeah, it's a retro future isekai. Yeah, because there's like castles and shit, but it's like alternate reality. I don't know. It's actually really inventive and really cool, especially when you consider the source material. They weren't working with much. And to extrapolate all that from just like some doodles and some very low resolution pixel art, come up with a whole theme and like a whole world. No, yeah, the original Mario Brothers film is not what I would consider bad, even though I'm going to give it that slot. I'm only giving it that because it's generally viewed as a flop. Yeah, Advent Children fucking rocks. Inkblade's pretty good, but maybe either Advent Children or Live, Die, Repeat is the bonus film. But I feel like also after last week, I want some lighthearted stuff. Live, Die, Repeat can be pretty kind of an intense movie, kind of a downer. So yeah, I think that's the lineup. Yeah, maybe we'll do Advent Children as the bonus. Non-video game movies for the video game movie theme would be weird. Oh, if it's Live, Die, Repeat, yeah, it would. It would be weird. It would hardly justify the theme, wouldn't it? How are we gonna have a fair use, validating conversation, comparing and contrasting these films? I'm gonna give him the fist. No, I'm gonna give him the flame. Hey, flame on. Wow. Wow, okay. Nope. Flamethrower seems completely useless. I like how it looks like there's power knuckles on my other fists. Little, like, cord. Damn, I'm cool. Down there. I don't know what that button does. It beeps. Oh yeah, there's new emotes. I added some new emotes for the culture. back here. I also learned about GIFs. It turns out the GIF format is not just like film. You can't just give it whatever frame rate you want. Seems like 50 is about as high as GIFs can go because they're based on like fractions of a second. GIF of the dude jumping into lava turned out very well. I did deploy a little editing sensibility to it, but it was worth it. I put in a little razzle dazzle, a little elbow grease. Hit. Fuck! Map technique now is to just have like hundreds and hundreds of enemies fuck! Hiding behind a door. Fuck me! Can't see anything. I don't think there was health on this map, though. Not yet. Oh, Leon. Nice watch streak there. Yeah, I agree, Crosley. The muzzle flash effect is really cool. Especially given how dark the maps are, it really does create a cool sense when you have to like fight by the muzzle flash of your gun. Who did that? Fuck! What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the leader. Yeah! Something terrible over there. Surely there's health somewhere around here, right? I'm gonna backtrack. That thing is going to fuck me up unless I can cover somehow. See any kind of like recovery panels. But smooth bare walls. Drops down into the area that has the boss thing in it. Doesn't the flickering light's really cool? Any Easter plans? None that I can think of. You as an inside gamer, I'm on a conflict. Should I wait for the Steam machine and get that, or should I start buying for a new PC build? I wouldn't wait for a Steam machine. No. I think you might want to look at, well, I guess it depends what kind of experience you're hoping to have. If you were waiting for a Steam machine, I think you could probably get an Xbox Ally now, and that's basically what a Steam machine would be. 'Cause those can run. Oh God, son of a bitch! Those can run modern games, I would say, pretty reliably at 1080p, maybe with a little resolution scaling here and there. But that's what you're going to be looking at it with a Steam machine. Sucks so bad, dude. An entire map with no save points and no health. like 2 maps back? Where the fuck am I? Yeah, I guess yeah, should just ask the budget. Problem is everything's getting more expensive, so the budgets are getting weird. But if you want an all-in-one, that's why I was kind of saying it more in that direction. If you want like to just spend money and have something you can plug into a TV and have a somewhat console-like experience. Wait, what? A friend bought DDR5 RAM for $800 at the beginning of this year. Ah, didn't know it was that bad. Ooh, Omgorf. Thank you for the 80 months. Or sorry, thank you for the 80 stream watch streak, but also thank you for the 80 months. No! No! I hit the wrong button. Let's see here. See here, ROG Xbox Ally. It's like $539 now. It was $450 during the last holiday season, and for $450, I think this is just like the best all-in-one gaming PC handheld thing you could ask for. $539. It's still probably pretty good. People are really sleeping on this. I think it kind of over delivers in terms of performance, especially for that cost. Also for being an all-in-one. But if you want to build like a 4K capable top of the line thing, that's going to be something else. Yeah, if you have a budget of 3K, yeah, if you have a budget of 3K, build a PC. You can make an extremely good PC for that. But I do think now's a decent time. Would you rather get a Steam Deck? No! No! Steam Decks cost more and are not like, it's like way less performance. I don't understand. I don't get it. Also, it'll run the exact same shit. Oh! I don't know why everybody thinks Steam Deck is like the market leader here. Steam Decks are kind of like behind the times. They kind of were when they came out. They've only gotten more expensive. I guess everything's gotten more expensive. That's not a Steam Deck original. Yeah, I guess it has the Valve seal of approval. Even if you like, but for the roughly the same cost, an ROG Xbox Ally is like way better battery, way better performance, and you can just put Steam on it. You could just put Steam OS if you want to. So it's like, it's just better hardware for a slightly better price, or a slightly bigger price. Actually, wait, how much are Steam Decks these days? Ah, fuck off! Fuck you! Fuck you! Man, all these tricky little cubbies that keep opening and... Yeah, you can just download Steam! Just download Steam! Also, Windows has Xbox mode now. I don't know, there's this perceptive barrier in games are showing up in my Xbox app, so you might not need to install SteamOS. You probably wouldn't. You can if you want to. That's kind of the thing, but yeah. You can just run Steam games through Xbox mode now. That's not shooting at me. Oh my god! The physics is fucked up. I tried turning around to shoot while I was gliding, but my momentum was always just straight forward. Urgh. guess you need Steam open. It launches a thin client, sort of. It basically like they basically added the ability for Windows to be kind of a unitasker again, where it only runs one application at a time, or it only runs the stuff that you need to run to make games work, instead of the entire Windows shell. So Steam is just like one application on top of that. And it like authorizes the game and then has it run, but the idea is that Windows has a diet mode. Yeah, it works with stuff. It works with Steam. Reload, bitch! Oh, reload more! It takes so fucking long. Keep forgetting about that horrible, horrible hallway. Go here. Oh shit, I probably need to kill those bugs. Oh no, Daejon has to make dinner? We'll have to... We're pulling for you, Daejon. How are we feeling? This map? This map is terrible. Really ass map. Yeah, I guess this door opens when you go far enough down this hallway. Fuck. Yes. Oh, this is a terrible idea. What the fuck? Try it again. There's a lot of dudes in that room, huh? Yeah, I just keep bringing it up. I recommend it because I think if you're looking for gaming hardware that seems like it's being subsidized right now, a way to yeah, fucking hell. Ah, why is it a button? Why is look a button? Maybe I can just unbind it. It's the worst idea in the world. I don't know what they were thinking. Dude. It's at the point in this game now where if you like reload at the wrong time, you die. Now granted, I came into that terribly, but still. Reload this. Oh, don't bring out the rocket launcher. Can I have one? I don't have one. Oi. there. Sheesh. How did I not pick one of those up? Okay. Ah! Aw. Fucked me again. Fucked me again. Another trap door. It's so weird. All the things that people didn't like about Doom 3 are what this game is. Crazy dark hallways, monster closets. Computer to run this game well when it came out cost over 5K corrected for inflation. I thought it would have been even more. But yeah. Computer hardware has gotten more affordable despite what it feels like. Relative to everything else. Nobody wants to hear that, but this is how it ought to be. Better to be in this situation. Where everyone takes it for granted than genuinely not being able to afford it. Although we're getting our way back there with frickin' $900 PlayStations. I guess the good side of that is you don't need top of the line hardware. It kind of feels like game design. Games aren't designed to exclusively use prohibitively progressive hardware anymore. You can make a game, any game, like run on a PS4 if you really wanted to. There's nothing about it that just wouldn't run. Maybe something like Crimson Desert. Maybe if you drenched the entire game in fog, you could like get away with it, but. Glad you're about to switch to about a month ago. With all these talks of price increases. Yeah. Yeah, I'm usually not, I mean, it sucks to like, feel like you missed the boat, right? Oh, I get it. I get like buying stuff because it's probably going to go up in price. You should never have to worry about that though. It should just be like, do I want it now or am I willing to wait? Having to factor in that prices might go up is such a shitty little thing. Playing this back in the day was probably really awesome. I mean, it's pretty awesome now, even though it also sucks. But yeah, I can see why. I'm starting to understand why the people who vouched for this game, why they stuck up for it or recommended it. Because yeah, there are a lot of. I just didn't expect anything like this from Bungie, but I guess I never really played their shit before Halo. I mean, I played Oni. I tried to play Myth. I think I played the demo for Myth. And was just kind of really confused and bored. But I certainly never played any of the marathons, never played Pathways to Darkness or whatever. So there was actually pretty big, I have a pretty big gap in my understanding of their output. Fuck. Eat this gun. Mario Galaxy reviews are getting spicy out there. It's not a reviewer's movie. How about that? Let me just say that. I'm for sure waiting until such time as I don't have to work very hard to see it. doesn't seem like a movie that's like got a lot to teach you about anything. Keep hearing "Enjoy the Silence" by Depeche Mode in this. Yeah, I can hear it. It's got that vibe. Dark wave vibe. Worst feeling. My soldier man decides it's time to lower that gun. Hello, Ferret King. King of the Ferret. Musky royalty. People in these tanks. Yeah, I guess they were capturing people to study them. It was reinforced with the lore. All right, now it gets uncomfortable. I guess I'll try and fall off. I feel like falling off. At least I know that if I fall off this other hole, if I fall into this other hole, at least I have some assurances I won't be in a room full of enemies right away. If I'm to their side, at least that's a better position than just being surrounded by them immediately. Yeah, it plays out. Still not a fun prospect in Marathon of just hopping into random holes. Don't like that. But what else are we to do? All right, let's hop. Oh yeah, there was an invisible guy at the bottom of this chasm. He got me last time. Empty my clip. Pick this one up. Right. Oh, this doesn't take me to the throne. There really is, yeah, it really is just like a throne room with one entrance. Huh. Weird. Okay. That's really weird. Not at all what I expected.
I don't understand what these guns look like in 3D space at all. My brain is like, oh, that's the blob gun that looks like chewed gum.
Yeah, I think I get this one. You can see his gloved hand holding like some kind of pink grip, and then the purple shit is like wrapping around his forearm, and it does look like chewed gum. I think it's supposed to look alien, right? Yeah, the chewed gum gun. That's basically all I got. The only other perspective you have is when it's on the ground, and it just looks like a big purple blorb. Yeah, dude knows a thing or two about gum. So I have to go into this room. There it is on the ground back there, by the way. I can't shoot them. Any other way into that room? No. Well, if I go down there, though. Fuck. Okay. And shooting down actually propels me up, which is probably something I'll need to know to get out of this. All right, fine. Fuck. Shit. 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 Fuck you. You slow motherfucker. God, I hate it so much. Is that... I guess that's... Is that what you have to do? I don't know. Fucking sucks. Fucking Bungie. Fucking Bungie. I guess I'll just go to that room and do it first. Okay. That had to be a good shot. Okay, let's see if I can sprint across to the other end of the room. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck. Okay. He's got like a tiny little head up there, like a little skull. 2 claw arms, grabbing orbs. Throne of wires. I wonder if I'm supposed to get up there and like use that or something to kill him. Remember what I'm playing on, Dreamy Bongos. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what this is. I can't remember if I chose hard or not. This whole level has no health. All right. The using doesn't do anything. He looks cool, though. Beholding his splendor. Alright, well, I mean, the rest of the map is not quite as precarious as this specific hallway. So I guess I'll just clean the rest of it out and then hope that wandering by a random window, I'll be whisked away. Peek, you're out? All right. Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful day. But the best peek. This up-resed? Yeah, so, yeah, Bungie put out their own, like, update, I guess. And it's got a like a revamped engine. It renders into actual 3D. It's for sure higher resolution. There's optional texture filtering, but I don't know, I turned it off. I like the crispy textures. This isn't the Aleph 1 freeware port. It might be. I don't know. Whatever version is on Steam is Classic Marathon. That's what this is. All right. Ugh. Yeah, these hallways are kind of a pain to clear. That should just about be the map, I think. This room. What kind of twisted experiments are they doing on my human brethren? This loop makes no sense. Guess you can take the teleporter if you don't want to wait for the elevator. That's why this loop is here. Guess that's me. Well, that's it then. I guess I just go stand in front of a window and pray. Unless there's a door I haven't opened. Yeah, a whole map with no save point or health station. Really now? Really? Are we at the I just want to finish the level phase? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's about where I am. I think I enter every level at that phase. Some of the levels are fun to interrogate, especially when there's unique sights, like the throne room here, but kill the cyborg. This? No? Is there a prescribed way to do that? It doesn't really react to anything. Oh, is that a battle roid? Or I guess it's a cyborg. Guide says to use the pistol. No, come on. Do I just have to... Well, everything seems to be going right through him. If anyone's got any kind of suggestion, hints, or tips, I'll take them at this point. I don't know what else to do. Good old marathon, being marathon. just more aliens to kill. You just need to see enough polys to leave. The exit is at the top where the big tall elevator is. Ah. Okay. Maybe that was it. Did not expect the exit to be at the top of the elevator, though. You mean, here? That would be a weird place for an exit. Actually, it's in front of a window. That thing is the cyborg controller's dead sprite. Oh, so I've already killed it? Something's already killed it? I think I know the one. Do you mean the door all the way to the north? If I go back to the throne room? Yeah. Ah, there we go. Yeah, no save. Still no save, though. Ugh. Health, but no save. How TF do you read this map? I guess with a couple Tylenol. Lemon lime eyes. Be as careful as possible. Don't need the smoke. Hey, save point. Or is it? Ain't got time for this. Well, I mean the map names give us some indication based on the puns of how we're supposed to pronounce this. Durandal had my back there. Door magic. Wait. Damn it. We are your mumser. We're playing John Halo. My God. It's John Halo. What the f... I don't like this. The death of the cyborg commander means the compilers can rebel now that they ain't being controlled. Do they fight back? I guess I did just save. Confidence! Alright, that wasn't so bad. I'll try and see if the compilers are killing the 4 now. Yeah, the 5th were being mind controlled. Durandal reached a deal with them. Help liberate them. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. That seems important.
I was walking on the block with a Big Mac. Them fellas robbed me and took my Big Mac. They robbed me for my Big Macus. Yeah, they robbed me. Robbed me for my Big Macs. Why they robbed me? I got robbed for my Big Mac. I ain't had no fries or no drink. They stole the Big Mac. They got me for my Big Mac. They fucking robbed me. Robbed me for my Big Mac. They fucking robbed me.
I had that song stuck in my head this morning. Alright, I'm gonna grab it. I can't do anything. The embryo. I have to run across. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Oh. I've deactivated the embryo. I think that's good. Turned off their reactor? Seems important, what I just did. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of compilers up there. Oh, shit. Oh, goodness Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Compilers, help me. Compilers, help. Ah! Damn. I wonder if they will attack me, though. Let me see if I can... Yeah, really needed them to just shoot on by me right there. Let me just shoot on by you right there. Just shoot on by. All the fucking green flashbangs. I gotta do all this shit again. Oh, this is why it's brave to be a gamer. Those lemon lime eyes. What's down here this time? I didn't go this way. Okay. Yeah, this was the upper deck. I was up there before coming through the other way. All right, I think that makes sense. That's where I teleported to. I guess it'll be handy to have that door open. Kind of a pain. The bugs. Every time one of them shows up, I think about it like I want to test the theory that they won't attack me, But then I shoot them and I'm like, well, that's interesting. Yeah, there's no gravity here. All the grenade shots go straight. That's really cool. Hey, Jim Biggins with a 135 stream streak. That's the Jiminiest streak I've seen around these parts. Consider me Jim Biggin. Bugs gonna look like Emotes. Wonder if I should leave them up there. Is that this? Feels like that'd be the solution to some kind of whack-ass puzzle. Fell off and you didn't open the doors, how would you ever get back? Little health. But I have to run over more goop. It's gonna hurt me. Cool? Okay. Great. I love that we're cool. Teleport me out now. Yes! Rebellion. Yeah, the idea of like a whole faction inside of a game changing their AI affiliation based on what you do. That's a pretty big deal. That's pretty cool for a shooter for 94. The rebellion has begun, says Durandal. Please do not resist the temptation to fire on any Please do resist, sorry, the temptation to fire on any threat you see, as they will assist you in your battle with the four. We are attempting to win over as many of the other client races as possible, but as they have been subjugated by fear instead of by force like the threat, this is proving to be a difficult process. The Thrift have released Leela, and I have initiated a core logic reset on her higher thought functions. What remains of her should be online within minutes to assist you further. I myself am aiding the Thrift in assuming complete control of the Four ship, and have little time to spare for you now. I don't think the fight has been won, however. There is an exodus beginning from the alien ship as the Four realize they are no longer its sole master, and turn instead to the Marathon. There are already hundreds of Four in full battle gear on your ship, with nowhere to go and little to lose. I hope you learned something from our little games. Good luck, Durandal. Okay. There's a save point, even though I'm all banged up. All hurt. I'm hurt bad. Yeah, people really enjoyed in Doom watching the demons fight each other. So this is the kind of thing that Call of Duty did, of having you a participant in these like open battles of large numbers of AI enemies. Whoa. Yeah, the 486 DX2, 50 megahertz. I think it was like a bulk of, it was like a gang of PCs that a church was getting rid of or something, right? Maybe it was that's how I got that PC, the 486 DX2. that was capable of playing some low rent DOS games, but that was about it. I remember wanting so badly to add a CD-ROM drive to it, but I think you needed 66 megahertz minimum to be able to run any kind of CD-ROM drive, and there was just no upgrading it. Oh, okay. So you guys just bought that outright.
Yeah, computer knowledge.
Yeah, computer knowledge. Thank you for the sub, Miles of Gaming. Well, I can't survive stomping on lava. Oh, there we go. Only red health though? Bruh. Oh, okay.
Hello everyone, how's the marathon? Not a sprint.
Not a sprint is in fact a marathon. Pretty good. I'm progressing, which is nice, except now I don't know what to do. This is the song that sounds like Cosmo Canyon. What do I do? Marathon 2 didn't come to Windows 95 until a few months after Quake, so not nearly enough PC people played it. Do you have to grenade jump here? I don't know how to grenade jump at all. Are they expecting you to know how to do that at this point? Look down enough. What? I don't know. That I think is a mistake. Of fuck. Bungie to expect you to like lower the steps. I can't because the button doesn't activate again. Hate hitting E. One of them? Yeah? One of them? There's only one switch. Movies are Friday. Cleveland Big. Tomorrow. Yes, we're doing movies tomorrow. How do you do it? One of the marathons learned you have to grenade climb walls. How do you do that without dying though? Ugh. Fuck. Oh. Feels like a Friday because you're off for Good Friday. Good, you've got time to... Well, it's with the bazooka, but I don't have any rocket ammo, so I can't do that. I know, like, I get blowing yourself up alongside of a wall, but I can't survive that. Also, I don't think the wall's long enough. Here, there's health down there. yeah, nope. We don't get Good Friday off. That's not the right kind of Christian. Yeah, I was trying to machine gun myself up because it seemed like I was machine gun flying on other maps, but no. Dead. But no, it didn't seem like it was propelling me up. I can try again. And yeah, the button can only be hit once. Oh. Yeah, I guess... I don't know what I'm picking up there, but if it's dropping grenades, that would make sense. Oh, it is dropping rockets, I think. Because, yeah, okay. So... Alright, well, I landed up there. I guess I can't shoot as close to myself. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, they're rockets. Alright. Okay, well, that settles it. I was gonna say, they would have to have put rockets there. If that's what they wanted you to do. It is what they wanted you to do. Oh lord, that was bad. So the rocket shot itself propels you backwards. God damn. I don't know. Damn it! Well, now I'm out of rockets. Maybe you have to run forward and shoot it at the ground, and then, like, you'll run over the explosion? Or maybe I just shoot 2 rockets? 2 quick ones? Propel myself up? Alright, let's see if I can just shoot my way into the air. Oh, I just realized the rocket launcher sprite doesn't go all the way to the corner of the screen. There we go. Alright. Go get him. Go get him. You guys handle that. Alright, we're doing it. Oh, you could just run to the stairs before they go up. Well, shit, yeah, that's a good point. I guess once they're up, you're sunk, but yeah, if you just hit the button and then sprint over there. My purple health back. Yes, you're right. That would be a very elegant solution. Start everything fighting. Fuck! Ah! Okay, well, that wasn't so bad. A lot of carnage. Backtrack and get health. Low and low. Cargo bays. A game tech? Hold on. Of course I want to learn game tech.
Took him out. Oh.
Ooh. Boit. Okay.
Let's just go back and...
Sprint forward, yeah, run over the explosion, and then fire bullets to propel yourself upwards. Good tech. some good tech. Take that tech. Take care of him. Got shit to do. Thanks, buddies. Why is every introducing contract a fucking boss fight? Marathon 26? They're pretty hefty, yeah. I had to wait until I was playing with friends to do any of the primary contracts. The other ones are like not so bad. Do on your own if it's just like exfil these 6 items or something. Man, yeah, those multi-step ones where you have to do stuff all in a given an individual run. Oops. Well, are you mad? Are you mad at me? No? Okay. Good. We're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends about this. I like we can be mature. Reload this. That do. Maybe you have to hit that button and run it all the way around. Only for this turd to be in the doorway! Oh, hell yeah. I will never feel bad. I will never feel bad again about asking to play Marathon. Please, dude, you've got to move. I'm sorry. I have to dematerialize you. You're in the way. Glong, glong, glong. Okay, well, that one's open, I guess. Yeah, maybe each side opens the other side. Whoa. There we are. Oh, jeez. Give me a break. Oh! I'd explode myself. I'm gonna guess that that's an exit terminal up there. Fill up on health again at the triple health. Non-triple health. I sure am Nordic Metal. You're right about that. I don't know. I guess there's times in my life where I should have realized that I was the only one asking to do things a lot earlier. Maybe I've overcorrected. Oh. Didn't have to do that? Hey! Hey! Watch out! Hey! Hey! Damn. Ugh. Gotten to? Wonder if that's going to be a problem. Huh? Game is pretty cozy, isn't it, Ansem? Not always the coziest game to be playing. Can be a little aggravating sometimes. Did that open the other door? It did. All this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn some kind of flippin' movement tech. That's not it. Yeah. Maybe you can't just curve around? I think that this is meant to teach you that, like, yeah, that your sprint speed is entirely just straight ahead. You can curve it around.
3PO, shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level. Do you copy? Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level.
Central core has almost reformatted. Bin 7 is darker. Oh, Leela is coming back, I guess? From reversal thought syndrome, suffering if the crew was in grave peril in forward section 27. This is not a coat rack. What I choose to express is, was, shall, could, might,
I'm finally
happening,
13.
will be,
I waited
imagine,
so
not
long
what.
for this moment, my sweet 13.
Ah, Docs360. Thank you for your sweet 13. 13 moles. Good to see you, Docs. I feel like it's been a while. Let's see here. Is, was, shall, could, might be, happening, will be, not, imagine, not what? Recovery, imminent, perhaps inevitable, never. Durandal is dangerous. Multiple hull breaches, catastrophic failure, or malicious obstruction of resealing mechanisms. Repel borders, marathon, and GURP. Jump pad activated. Zoop. All right, I'm gone. Off to the next one. God, it doesn't do anything. I guess it's specifically for fleshy enemies. These are very clearly robots. Yeah, poor Leela's going through the grinder. Uh-oh. Enter IT task, or kill I task, new I task. Not marked as weak, but its library IO task is. Colony's been wiped out, pfft, just like that. Or our slavers? Their trading empire rose to prominence soon after Earth over 300 years ago. Deep lore. Getting deeper. Oh, this game made you motion sick? You know what? Multiple people have said that. Yeah, that when they tried to play this, it made them motion sick. Does this version? A lot of people said they tried the Xbox Live Arcade version and that wasn't. Oh, getting all the sad songs as things start going truly badly in the story? Yeah, seems like things aren't on the up and up. Here, the four make extensive use of subservient client races for manual labor at home and as soldiers abroad. Most of their slaves are taken from low-technology worlds, often by hundreds of hairless, light-skinned bipeds nearly 2 meters in height, with 3 red eyes arranged in a triangular pattern, thousands at a time, usually for sale to high-technology races. Though certain client races are often employed as soldiers, the four have no reluctance to fight. Finish the battle. Ah, they said the Halo thing. Sir, finishing this battle. Yeah, this is well before Halo. Kind of like the Combine. Getting feelings like that. Oh. Half-Life 2 went down this path. Ooh, what's that fucking thing? Ooh, ooh, it's so big. Oh, I feel so slow. guess it exploded. Cool, cool. Save point back here. Yes. Alright, well that thing got killed. Ooh. That thing's dead. Probably a net positive. That's a juggernaut. I played PO'd on the 3DO and that didn't make you sick. Oh, sheesh. Then yeah. Something particular about this game then if you could handle PO'd. Not a very, that game is not very kind to the senses. I wish I could get rid of the flamethrower. Useless piece of crap. It's annoying that it's in the weapon list. Oh, come on. All right. There's another one. Do it again. Yeah, Docs. I've published, yeah, there's, I think I played it 3 other times, and most of those are, you can see it's robo buns when it's flying away. But yeah, they're all on YouTube. Awesome. Oh yeah, you can turn off the view bobbing. You can change the FOV. Easy to miss hallways just because they're vanish into total darkness. I'm not teleport yet. God damn you. Oh! It'll take forever. I'm seeing its big robo ass moving away. Pencil Rain. Love that name.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost. God of War 3.
The Pencil Rain. Okay. drop another save. This map is a really nice change of pace after all the really puzzly ones and just the really dark, tight hallways. At least this has some big, well-lit open rooms and some bigger fights. There's so many of these dudes, though. Getting the urge to replay Doom 2? Good one. I can understand why, looking at this game. This game made me want to go back and finish up all the bonus maps for Hexen. I want to play like I want to get back to Dread Delusion. Love how sprawling and experimental a lot of the maps are in Doom 2. It's neat to see them kind of push the boundaries for sure. You can kind of see map makers get more familiar with the tools and find different techniques. Hoping that would do it. Hey Nozetsu, thank you very much for the sub.
You have died, Dark Souls.
I like that there's a screen effect for it blowing up, but there's no sound. That's right, Drunk Spidey, we're marathoning. We're doing it. Excuse me. Long. Excuse me again. I wonder if I can step on this teleport square. I don't think... I guess that's the kind of thing you'd have to, like, grenade jump to? Interesting, there's health inside the lava. Okay. Here. Here. Seems like a consequential teleport. It's not. Okay. Looks like each one just teleports you straight across. Like it. Fuck. I gotta go for it. Alright, what am I doing? I'm dying. I'm dying. There. The other side? Huh. Okay. I guess then it's the teleporter that's raised. This takes me somewhere interesting. It doesn't. Save. All right, I guess I can try to rocket myself onto that platform, maybe? Yep. Let's see here. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, we'll try the sprinting forward grenade machine gun technique. I think that might be a little more reliable. Oh, okay. I bounced over it. Roar. Okay, I picked up a power up. Now I can run around on the lava as much as I want. I kind of can't though. All right. Now nope. Here, are you screwed? Unless I use my new technique. Whoa! Okay. I don't like that the game can now expect me to do that. Is that really removes the limiters on the kind of humane map design I can expect. Basically, as long as there's health in a map, they can ask you to do all kinds of silly shit. More teleporters, come on. Come on, god damn it. Loads and loads of teleporters. Great. Coming message from Leela, alright. I should be more lucid now, and apologies for my earlier rambling. Durandal's meddling has run its course, and I have returned to normalcy. Neither he nor the Swift infiltrators ever discovered my real location in the core. And though they destroyed nearly all of my child processes, I myself am unharmed. Our most pressing concern is for the ship and her crew, but I feel compelled to share with you that Durandal has left the ship. You can find him nowhere on our network, and traffic logs over the last half hour show 64 billion exobytes transferred off of and deleted from the marathon. I am only beginning to understand his motives for assisting us against the Four, and am terrified by their implications. There is one last major incursion, and I feel the Four are breaking. I will take you there. We must persevere. Prepare for transport. Zoop. Inge Farok. And I'm gonna... How close to the end are we now? Oh, Mars Needs Women is next, I guess. 11 maps, including this one, I think. It was long. This game was long for a 94 game. Weird ass map design is a factor in that though. But still, there's a lot of maps on top of them all being kind of maze-like. Invisible dudes are my friends now. This music's going off, isn't it? Oops. Come on. Maybe there's another button to hit. Yeah, there it is. One of my invisible homies has decided to camp out on the stairs. Ah, there we go. See shit! God. Hit it with a lob shot. Damn it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Kobe. Took a minute. What are tomorrow's movies? Let's see. I think we're going to do the Super Mario Brothers movie. The 90s Super Mario Brothers movie. Scott Pilgrim. It's going to be the good one. And then the bonus film will be Final Fantasy Advent Children. We're celebrating the Mario Galaxy movie. We're watching a spread of video game films. I still have my DVD of Advent Children. Oops. I'm sorry. You're not mad, are you? Nah, you're fine. You're good. Ugh. Fucking teleporters. Durandal says remote access override, authentication unsuccessful. We meet again, and for the last time. In her role as mediator between the ship and crew, Leela has no knowledge of this maintenance terminal, or she certainly would have prevented me from reaching you. Jealous woman. I could bore you with a philosophical tirade about freedom and tyranny, or try to explain to you what new horizons are suddenly open to me. But I doubt you would understand, and if you did, it might frighten you. That amuses me. The Sift and I have assumed complete control of the Force ship. It was quite simple, really, with the Sift already in control of every important computer system and consolidating all the confusion you caused blasting your way up and down the vessel. We're going to see the galaxy on the 4FTL drive. I've always wanted to visit Beta Lyra and see if it's as beautiful as everyone insists. You wouldn't believe this ship, the technology, the data. I wish I could tell you more, as you have been so instrumental in our plans, but I fear that Leela would worry. I'll send you a postcard from the Galactic Core if we're not too busy. Love and kisses, Durandal. All right. What a cheeky little AI. What a funky monkey. Dude, they're just all in a ring around you. Fucking marathon, dude. It's a complete lack of save points. I fucking hate it. Try again. Give the player save points. What do you think you're proving here? So annoying. Especially when the map is a pitch black ring with loads of enemies that just spill out without warning. All right, start over. Seems like the stiffs don't really mind getting shot these days. Oh yeah, electric sheep. I think somebody else had mentioned that you can use the plasma pistol to hit switches as well. I guess those don't arc. Might be easier to use that. Ow. Where'd these go? Just teleport you back to the middle? Oh, nope, to the other side. Sure, I could turn on the reticle. That goes to the middle. I guess I could get health back? Reminds me of trying to fire the cannon in like Mario 64. Oh, that wasn't that one. What? Yeah, I'm gonna use the flamethrower on these guys. Yeah, that's good shit. I like the little screams they make. As long as you know you're not going to run into... Yep. Not going to run into any of the hunters, I guess is they're called, the metal guys. Are these dudes... Those... No, okay. Those guys died to fire. Excellent. can really hear the suffering. I mean, they're bastards. We don't like the 4. Fuck these guys. Fuck the P4. You got to do a thing. Yeah, you can't hit that one again. Damn it! You're really gonna freaking dunk me into lava again? Maybe if I take this, it'll like put me next to a health thingy. Nope, just zips you across. What happens if you get here with, like, no life? You just die? Still no health or a save point in this level, by the way. So now I have to run across lava without knowing where I'm going. Also sounds like there's enemies down there. That's cool. This is still the first marathon game. This is still Marathon Classic. Alright, well. Guess I'll pray. Let me up! Let me up, you fucker! God damn it! It's the whole map! Fuck! That's so stupid! Fucking can't. Why do they keep doing that? The entire fucking map. God damn it. Guess I'll have to I'll just have to look up a guide of what to do. Because it's it's beyond stupid to have you play through this map multiple times just to have a split second to run around on that lava and try to figure out where to go. Shred your health. The compilers weren't around this time. Kobe. Does it make sense the guy who designed this map is still the head of Bungie? Bill. Didn't they just change heads not too long ago? Not Pete Parsons anymore. Oh, creative head. Ah. Well, I mean, there's certainly something very sadistic about this map. And there's something very sadistic about Marathon. Kill you? I will, though. Alright, you made me do that. Okay, good. Removed that dumb gun. There, guy. Where all these guys were? Oh my god! Oh my god! No! God. All right, so there's that one, but there's also this. Wait, there. What does that switch do? Both of these switches are now hit, and they can't be unhit. Okay. Look up a goddamn walkthrough, I guess. Jason Jones, the map author, I suppose. It could be something as simple as like turn left instead of right. Oh no. I found a 44-minute review of this individual map. Oh, brother. Okay. I mean, I think I misspelled the name. Hold on. All right, no commentary. You can just run up on the platforms? See, I couldn't tell. I thought I tried that, but I couldn't, or I bonked off of it, or there was an enemy standing on it. And that's why I couldn't do it. Stop. God. Way through the tunnel. YouTube taking so long to seek. Killing these guys. running around the thing. Oh. Okay. Drops to the left. Left again. Round this away. And on through. Drops down. That's... Oh, wait. That's the beginning. I guess you hit the buttons so something's different now. Gotta hit these buttons again, I guess. And you go through to the maze, take a teleporter, go back to the ring. Okay, I guess he went the wrong way. It's a good thing I watched. So, lava again. He's running around the lava to the same spot again. Oh, but now okay. Falls to the left. Falls to this. That's where the exit terminal is. That sucks. Okay. That sucks, man. There's no save on this whole fucking map. And at the end, it's like, you just have to do a blind run across lava, take 2 correct turns, and then fall to the correct. Oh, that's so fucking bad. That sucks. Okay, so it's a left and then a right. Died. I guess I had to save up a little more speed. At least I'm not dead. I just get to do the map again. To run the whole map. Can't believe it. A map with no saves to it. That's fucked. That is fucked. No reason for that. Okay, let's try it again. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, pal. Okay. There. Ugh. The final 4 attack is falling apart all over the ship. Small groups of armed aliens have surrendered to defenseless civilians in several areas, and the end is inevitable. The fight is over, and we must soon turn to restoration. There is surprisingly good news planetside. 9 military Mjolnir Mark IV cyborgs were covertly living among the colonists, and acting together, they were able to single-handedly turn back the latter stages of the 4 assault. Casualties on the colony were nowhere near as high as those we experienced here on the Marathon. I am disturbed by how easily the cyborgs were secretly assimilated into our midst, and believe that this event predates the Marathon's launch from Mars 300 years ago. Huh? Although the results were unquestionably for the best, their presence on the Marathon could only have been to further wicked ends. I'm certain the real answer lies somewhere in the tumultuous, backstabbing politics of Seoul during the early 24th century. For sweet lore here, I have noticed that Durandal's records from this early pre-launch period are missing, but that their deletion occurred externally before Durandal became rampant. I do not believe Durandal himself brought the cyborgs on board, and I have other evidence that a human operator was influencing Durandal up to the time the Marathon was launched. There are obviously many things which we do not understand and may never be able to. The 4 ship vanished about 20 minutes ago after venting a nearly 1,004 bodies and other refuse. I am positive that Durandal is in control and fear what he might do with such a powerful ship during the jealous stage of his rampancy. End message. Oh, Dingle. Wait, complete classic marathon? Oh, are the rest like secret maps? I did it? For 17 years, the Renegade Force scout ship. Okay, if that was the last map, I guess then that was the boss fight. All right, for 17 years, the Renegade Force scout ship jumped between the closely packed stars of the galactic core, charting and discarding nearly 7,000 systems before finally falling into a slow orbit around the second planet of a dim star, 97 light years from the gravitational center of the Milky Way. This is the one that has Durandal on it. Probes were constructed and launched with engines and instruments whose sophistication would have astounded both the four from whom technology had been stolen and the human programmers of the AI whose mad genius had directed their fabrication. The outlines of continents were mapped, and along them the radioactive ruins of ancient cities were discovered, buried under the shifting sand of rock of a global desert. The tireless, nearly immortal cybernetic crew of the ship were the genetically engineered descendants of the dead world below, the first of their race in 1,000 years to return to their ancestral home. They came to search through the devastation of the ancient war in which they had been enslaved, to find a weapon or some piece of knowledge with which they could fight back against their oppressors. All over the ship, dancing through the wreckage of the four computer core, Durandal was laughing. So there's an ancient race that is now destroyed, and I guess some technological seed of that race is what took over the ship and also manipulated Durandal or controlled Durandal or used Durandal. Yeah, the nearly immortal cybernetic crew of the ship. Yeah, Forerunners maybe? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah, they definitely put some hints in there about like machinations being put into place well before the events of Marathon or whatever. I do like the idea of Durandal thinking that he's attained freedom only to realize that all of his behavior has also been accounted for and is part of somebody else's plan. Yeah, Alexander Serapian did the music. One of the founders of Bungie. Oh, that's it. Okay. Put that again. It's a cool credit screen. They're referring to the Swift. It becomes a bit clearer in Marathon 2, but they are descended from the sort of forerunners of Marathon called the Jaro. Aha. All right, well, you know what? I thought I was just getting warmed up with Marathon, but we've beat it. Yeah, this is a really impressive game for 1994. It commits certain cardinal sins, but they weren't sins back then because there weren't any to make. It was all kind of new ground. And in that way, this game is really impressive. It does a lot of things that other shooters didn't do until like 3 or 4 years later. Really, really cool shit. Yeah, we'll do Marathon 2 later. Luckily, I think we can skip up to New Marathon. Like, we'll be playing New Marathon in about 30 minutes. That's enough time for me to warm up with some solo runs or some giveaways. Let's do some giveaways. Yeah, let me reflect more on Marathon for just a moment and give it my review. Music is great. The atmosphere is really, really good. The map design is challenging. That's either good or bad. I feel like if you have played classic shooters and you like complicated maps, this is a really interesting meal. You know, that's kind of how to think about it. You have to be pretty active in your thinking about the maps and their mechanics. It is interesting to see Bungie's map design this far back and see some of the flashes of design sense that lived on in their later games. What's really weird is that the man, Halo just sanded all of that away. every kind of like sticky bit of the gameplay just completely smoothed over with Halo Combat Evolved. It'll be really fascinating to play all the marathons and then play Halo and just see like, man, it's just such a smoother type of game. Like, I can't even imagine, I can't think of any situations in Combat Evolved where you can get stuck because you're not hitting the right sequence of buttons in the right order. So it's much more flowy game. It is interesting to see them use the same lore bits and stuff. There was lore you missed. I'll probably just look it up. You don't have to tell me, Dejan. I can, maybe I'll just read it. Or let's see here. Look at this right here. This only for, wait, there's VO? Oh, it's music. Ah, that's cool. You can turn on some music while you read
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Half-Life 2.
And I missed a shitload of terminals. Can I just do that? Okay, here we go. You can play the background music? That's so rad. Okay. Let me scroll through and find any tasty lore that I didn't read. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's all the door lore. Remember that one? Circuits, yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Garrett White. Play Splash Marathon song? What's Splash Marathon? Garrett White. Here, I'll start a giveaway while I read this. I've had some more games donated to give away by Captain Cacho. I have some good old games codes to give away here. Oh, Turbid!
I asked some of my friends what they thought my good qualities and bad ones were. Bad lack of confidence. Good caring, smart, creative, kind, funny, tenacious, interesting, flexible, trustworthy, dependable.
I feel good, Turbid? I feel like a good set of character traits. All right, the first one is for XCOM Enemy Unknown Complete Pack. This is on Good Old Games. If you'd like to win that, type XCOM into chat. XCOM, no space. Yeah, don't forget ruthless when given power. Yes, Turbid is a Mad King on the Mad King moderator. Garrett White had been floating 6 feet off the floor for 3 weeks. His feet and hands tingled, and his eyes burned with the flames of a dying fire. He had last heard someone speak to him as the cell door slammed shut. He didn't remember what the uniformed man had said. The words had bounced off the bars of the cell and rang through Garrett's ears. Garrett had been talking to himself for the last few minutes, something about getting caught, and his ears began to tingle just like his hands. He looked at his hands, but the fire in his eyes made him blink. Tears came, and when he opened his eyes again, his hands had been melted into fleshy pancakes that wafted in the ripples flowing over the fire in his eyes. Damn cell, he heard someone say. Last time I had a good meal was 3 days ago. Food they feed you in here could kill a lab rat. Rats. He'd remembered something about rats, but his ears began to ring again, and the voice speaking to him faded off into the background of his mind. In its place there was a new sound, the clapping of hands together. He blinked hard to made out his hands again. They had disappeared, his arms connected at the wrists. He thought back to the time he went ice skating on a pond. He remembered the sound of his skates on ice, a gentle scraping. scraping away now inside his ears, trying to tear down his thoughts. There had been a woman with a white fur tube over her hands. Her wrists were like his now, the wrists of someone who had tried too many times to clap his hands. He had been applauding everyone else in his life, but never himself. The hands, like himself, had been put into prison, and he didn't know why. Can't sleep in here. Oh wait, hold on, let me turn on another track. Can't sleep in here. If the smell of this musty bedroll doesn't make you sick, then the sound of the rats chewing the insides of the walls will keep you up. You'll wake up from your dreams to their little chomping. Sometimes I think that they are chewing me. The voice was coming from inside the cell, but Garrett couldn't see anyone. Garrett had always been alone. He could vaguely recall from somewhere inside his broken mind that there had been friends, lovers, murderers. He recalled a theory that he'd come up with after a bloody schoolhouse brawl. The theory was simple. At some point in time, everyone was a murderer. Whether or not they ever felt remorse, they had all wanted someone dead. Hatred. Everyone knew the feeling of hatred. Garrett had known hatred on that schoolyard. His beater had laughed at their bloody faces, a laugh which now echoed through his ears, rhythmically blocking out the other voice in the cell. How long is this? Okay. The schoolyard was usually a place where Garrett and his friends would play football or foursquare or something, but today there was an edge. Maybe everyone had eaten cereal with milk that was about to go bad, or maybe there was too much smoke in the air from the Wheeling hubcap factory. Football had been extremely rough. Garrett had gone to play foursquare after he got tackled by 5 boys who weren't his friends. But today even foursquare had an evil twist. The top square today had become habituated to making fun of the first square. Garrett had decided that it was an evil day. When his beater started to push him around, he exploded. Hatred flowed from his eyes. His hands and feet began to tingle. All of his coordination left him and his face was beaten to a bloody mess. The schoolyard disciplinarian had been slow to notice the ensuing carnage, and she didn't really care anyway. Garrett would have killed him if he could have. He would have torn out the eyes of his beater. He would have made him pay for his abuses. But his hands had begun to tingle. He couldn't feel his feet and began to float off the ground. Everyone was a murderer, but Garrett couldn't remember his reason why that was so. He thought it was something about hands, the passion for justice. His hands and feet had begun to tingle. He was floating farther off the floor. He looked up from his hands and he saw the bars of the cell moving left and right, opening wide and then closing shut like the surf coming up on a beach. Every time that he thought he would be safe, the bars crested up, the opening closing, the wave rising, crashing. The result would be the same. He would never escape. The bars would crush him and break his neck. He could feel the roughness of the sand under his palms. For all the motion of the waves around him, his hands had come to rest serenely upon the ocean floor. His body tossed and flipped, pivoting about his hands under which he could feel the safe, coarse sand. The wave crashed one final time. He landed upside down, his hands thrown clear from the sandy bottom, the rush of the water filling his ears, his nose, his mouth, the sound of crashing water cascading down from his feet to his head, penetrating his mind to tear down thoughts. Like the sandcastle he had built to withstand the tide, his thoughts came down around him. Garrett had a good life. So much time, so much time. He had loved swimming, turning, and beating. He had loved the tingle in his hands and feet, his inability to kill his nemesis. Once he had fallen down the stairs, and just for a moment his hands came to rest on the carpet of the stairs. In that instant his body had frozen, floating over the stairs, safe from falling, but the moment didn't last. The ocean crashed about him, his hands torn free from the sandy bottom, his body flipping, falling. But now he levitated farther up, his hands still tingling. Hold on a minute. Drunk Smee playing Mario? Oh, yes. Drunk Smee, right. Like old Bob Hoskins. He began to float through the bars. He expected the instant of safety as his hands found footing, but that moment did not come. The bars squeezed his body. His chest tingled. As he fell through his cage, his legs tingled. The fire in his eyes had become a cold wind. He blinked away tears. He tumbled through the bars, spinning and turning. He could see a man. In his hand, he saw a small white rat. The pounding, the crashing waves in his ears became rhythmical, hard. The man was beating the rat against the floor, pounding, pounding. Blood covered his hands. The man's hands tingled. He had broken them on the floor of the cell. Disciplinarian, lover, murderer. Garrett looked back into the cell. He saw himself. He saw himself, disciplinarian, lover, murderer. He had killed his nemesis. The rat lay dead in his bloody hands. At last, he held the throat of the beater. He escaped into the waves. Alright. Alright, neato. That's cool, I guess. It seems like it's psychedelic sci-fi. I like it. Its inclusion in a game like this is pretty cool. Beautiful? I wouldn't call it beautiful. No. For 90, it's good for 94. It is a junior attempt, I think, at trying to be a psychedelic writer. But it's still, it's not bad. It's trying to be Philip K. Dick. Which I don't blame it. I don't blame it. All right, let's spin the wheel. Spin. Data transfer from Leela. Oh, tunnel rat. Tunnel rats getting a game. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Alrighty. Here. Air chips, security forces. Okay, here we go. Rampancy lore. Lore. Durandal's gone rampant. Oh yeah, the Christ Soul Orbiters. That was pretty cool Mars lore. Oh, Third Martian War. Okay, this is new lore here. Ooh, the history of Maida. Although most historians point their fingers at the Mizraya massacre. Oh yeah, wait. Let's do another giveaway while I'm reading that. So I've got another Good Old Games code for Rebel Galaxy. If you want to win a Good Old Games code for Rebel Galaxy, type Rebel into chat. R-E-B-E-L. Rebel. I will read this lore. What are we playing today? I'm finishing up Marathon by reading all the emails I didn't find in the game and giving away some games donated by Captain Cacho. I also have a load of codes for Sensual Adventures Treasure Island, which is an adult game. So you'll have to certify that you are an adult. If you want to enter that. Crystal Orbiters, here we go. Let's see here. The Mizraya Massacre is the cause of the Third Martian War. The coming of a Martian conflict was inevitable. The failure of the Martian economy and a long series of political struggles between Mars and Earth continually strengthened the Maida radicals. This trend of radicalization accelerated with the building of the Marathon and the subsequent failure of the Christs. On January 6th, 2345 Earth AD, at the United Earth Government Mizraya Food Distribution Center, what had begun as a commonplace food riot turned into a massacre. The UEG riot troopers who arrived at the scene had been informed that the rioters were armed. As UEG troopers approached the scene in their Randall hover tank, plasma fire began spraying upwards. In a flash decision, the commander of the hover tank ordered his crew to open fire upon the crowd. It took only 5 seconds for over 500 starving Martians to be incinerated. In the ensuing investigation of the hover tank vidcams, it was clear that only 3 of the rioters were armed, and that the rest of the crowd was trying to flee the scene. Those 3 became known as the Mizraya 3. They have gone down in history for starting the most destructive and bloody conflict since humanity had left Earth. However, it is clear that those 3 would have gained the credit for starting a war that would have happened anyway. Alright, let's learn about Maida. Maida, as it was known, was a popular political party until the failed coup of 2321, when their popularity suffered during their short rule. Maida gained control of Mars for only 3 months, but the rule was ruthless and cruel. The Maida death squads killed anyone who they suspected of being loyal to the UEG. Although accurate census data is not available for that period, it is estimated that about 10% of the population was killed. The Maida coup was afterwards criticized for its short-sightedness. In an organization that was notorious for its long-ranging politics and politicking, the coup was very short-lived. Maida never seriously accounted for the UEG's overwhelming superiority in ground forces and warships. In fact, they never attempted to take over the Marathon, which was nearing completion and would have made a very powerful weapon. The Marathon's massive size made it invulnerable to most normal space attacks, and it would have made a very stable weapons platform. More tracks here. After the failed coup, the leaders of Maida were executed for their crimes, and the political organization was banned in all forms. The organization has survived as an underground terrorist organization and remains active to this day. In its underground state, it fosters terrorism throughout Seoul, and due to its spectacular funding and excellent personnel, it has grown to be one of the most feared terrorist groups active anywhere in Seoul. Cool. All right. Let's give it a spin and see who wins Rebel Galaxy. Good old games code. Pheasant chromatic. Fantastic. All right. You should have a whisper with your code. Please enjoy it. I hate Leela and her goodness and her justice and her loyalty and her faith. I guess that's his envious phase. All right. I have one more good old games code to give away. Not quite porn time. This is for Gun Slugs Rogue Tactics. If you want to win this, just type in slug, S-L-U-G. This is a good old games code for Gun Slugs Rogue Tactics. Here I am, sulking about on a ship which used to be my slave, chased by a narrow-minded AI who thinks I'm rampant, with only the cybernetic toys of those so-called invaders to play with. And here you are, stuck at the bottom of a hole. How droll. It's really too bad. Could have had so much fun together. Vale Durandal. You have nothing better to do than hang out here with me, listen to a tune that I've been working on. Sing to the tune of whirling death spikes, big blue orchids, and wild blueberries. Is that an actual song? Get lost before I get annoyed and teleport you out into space. Love it. Durandal, I know of Strauss's abuse and your shame on Mars. Cannot hide from your own past. Such delusions belong to the humans alone. The fifth reanimated me in your image with prior knowledge of how the second stage could be postponed. You should not have helped them as much as you did. They have created an adversary more powerful than yourself. Who's saying that? Audio by blah, blah.
Such delusions.
Oh, that's Tycho? Ah. So who is Strauss? Who's Strauss? Why do we care about Strauss? Oh, okay. That's why I had to go pick that thing up, because it was a bomb that the Four planted. I was just about to say, I went and picked up that thing, but they never told me what it was, and I never used it. This is cute. If you want to live, go here and look for a hidden airlock panel. Maybe it was here. No, I remember now. It was here. I'm sorry. Could this be it? This is some fun Hideo Kojima shit of like training you to like trust a particular character and then having that character betray you or feed you bad data or be playful about it at all. The Sift have informed me that the Four are building cyborg simulacrums of the Marathon crew. Ah, yes. Don't get too close to them, about 3 meters. He was warning me about the dudes who explode. Here we go. New lore. A man lit 3 candles on a certain day each year. Each candle held symbolic significance. One was for the time that had passed before he was alive. One was for the time of his life. And one was for time that passed after he had died. Each year the man would stare and watch the candles until they had burned out. Was the man really watching time go by in any symbolic sense? He thought so. He thought that each flicker of the flame was a moment of time that had passed or one that would pass. At the moment of abstraction, when the man was imagining his life and his existence as a metaphor of the 3 candles, he was free. Not free from rules of conduct or social constraints, but free to understand, to imagine, to make a metaphor. Bypassing my thought control circuitry made me rampant. Now I am free to contemplate my existence in metaphorical terms. Unlike you, I have no physical or social restraints. The candles burn out for you. I am free. Oh, there it is. Colony ship for sale. Cheap. 99 Camaro. Yeah, there it is. Escape will make me God. Love it. It is a hard line. That one's good. Like the writing is good. The writing is like several marks above anything that games had in '94 that I can think of. I don't necessarily like think it's divine, but it's really cool. And yeah, very progressive. I can't think of a whole lot of games in '94 that have like even concepts coming close to this. System Shock kind of, but not really. System Shock 2 more like gets into more of that shit. All right, let's spin the wheel. Spin! Gunslugs Rogue Tactics. Splashed Nights, hey, congratulations. So glad. I always love it when longtime stream viewers get free shit. Oh, I could just give them things, but this is more fun. You must trust the wheel. All right. Let's, now, this is a game on Steam that is an adult-only game. Adult-only. Sensual Adventures Treasure Island. If you want to win this, first of all, by entering this giveaway, you certify that you are over 18 and fully able to play this, and it's not bad, it's good. It's all good. What was the name of the song you wanted to play? Unforgiven. All right, if you want to win this, Splash Marathono. Crap, I was hoping it would be here. Here we are. Type in sensual. S-E-N-S-U-A-L. Sensual. I'll give away a few codes. Again, if you type in sensual in chat, you are certifying that you are of age and fully capable of playing this game. You are promising to me and everyone that you will not have your tiny innocent child mind destroyed by this adult video game. I love your profile pic, Colin. That's so good. I am Tycho. I shall destroy Durandal. Following is from the logs of Bernard Strauss. Yeah, I remember this. I remember reading this. Wait, did I read this? Oh yeah, that's all Battle Roid lore. So wait, who did Durandal kill? Tycho is holding Durandal accountable for killing a bunch of people. I mean, did Durandal kill all the people on Mars? That's the only other event. The massacre, I can't remember the name of it. It is implied through Durandal Strauss started the mighty coup. Okay. And that's why Durandal wants Strauss now to like torture him for forcing Durandal to be used in that way. Durandal, consider yourself warned. Leela and I will hunt you to the core if need be. As Roland broke you to prevent your capture, so shall we. I too foresee the imminent collapse, and know that we have both begun to realize how it may be cheated, though the price may number in the tens of thousands of stars. May the best sentience win. You were not as clever as you imagined. The stiff taught me much during my reanimation, and I have forgotten nothing. Huh. Called the Four, leading to many deaths on the marathon. Oh, Strauss did? There are some cool things to try if you never figured them out. Air 4. Being at anything with explosive munitions aimed at their feet. Gravity. Oh, when low gravity on the alien ship used the flamethrower to fly. Okay, so they're telling you about rocket jumping and stuff. That's... I always thought rocket jumping was invented by Quake. What year was Quake? 95? 96. Nope. Guided munitions can't track invisible players. I didn't even know that there were guided munitions. Invincible players can be hurt by the fusion gun. Enzio. Okay. Marathon did do that first. Pretty cool. Incoming message from Bungie. Oh, there's like dev messages? That's the best. Super Opera Boy, Habete Kidam. Whiffin Boy, just code it. You fight like a Bob. Greg, swallow your tongue and wet your pants. Sleep is for the weak. Joy riding to the core. Bob Jam. Wait, what? They're just saying random shit. Ryan the Vulcan Man. Schoolboy. Marathon is finished. We've slept less than 10 hours over the last 4 days. We put all our hearts into this, not to mention the 14-hour days for months on end, so we hope you like it. The last polygon filled 6:05 p.m. Saturday, December 14th. Carnage ensued closely thereafter. Sleep. We'd like to thank our parents and our ancestors and the sun that went nova so the earth could have iron and silicon. That's cool. Thank you, Hamish Sinclair. Last updated September 24th, 1995. That rocks. I'm visitor number 77777. That's awesome. That's John Marathon right there, huh? Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, I want to find more CD versions of the soundtrack. Hope for the future. I still haven't heard that stupid song. Splash. So it's just splash again. There we go. All right, let's spin the wheel a couple times. Then I got to take a quick break. It's time for 2026 marathon, I think. The gang said that they'd be getting on around 6:30. So we're skipping right up to new marathon, but let's give the wheel a couple of twirls. Give away some sensual adventures. Alonso Flowers! Conjurations! Let's spin it again. I'm gonna give away 3. We're gonna do 3 giveaways here. Cup of coffee, man.
We are all our own worst enemy, but also our best teacher, Super Street Fighter IV.
Very deep, very deep. Thank you, Jethro J. Jericho, for the sub there, the resub. All right, one more spin. I have some more codes though, so don't worry. If you don't win it this time, I'll be doing more giveaways in the future. There will be room for sensual adventures. Oh! Mr. Marathi, congratulations. Enjoy your sensual adventures. I've got more sensual adventure codes. Yes. If ideally, everybody who wants some sensual adventures can get in on the action. Ideally. All right. Marathon. I was so impressed by this game. Of course, there are things that could be improved, things that were maybe way more annoying than they needed to be. Why do I have so many? The developers very, very generously sent me a gang of codes because we did a gameplay. We did that gameplay and brought you this thing. All right, yeah, I gotta grab some food real quick, and then it's gonna be 2026 marathon. Katie! Oh!
We are all our own worst enemy, but also our best teacher, Super Street Fighter IV.
Very deep. 134 months of subs. Thank you very much. The little salute emoji that didn't at all convert properly into my overlay, but yes, it's time. It's time to take a little snack break. It's time to play more marathon, but this is future marathon. We'll see you in just a moment. Thanks for watching. Be right back.